Siddy wasn't born into darkness. She was dragged into it. Her childhood home echoed with the thud of fists against flesh, the sharp crack of a belt, and her mother's muffled sobs. Fear was a constant companion, a suffocating blanket pulled tight over her innocence. She learned to disappear, to become a ghost flickering at the edge of her parents' vicious dance. Her father, a man fueled by rage and cheap whiskey, ruled their small world with an iron fist. His temper was a tempest, unpredictable and brutal. Her mother, worn down by years of abuse, bore the brunt of his fury. Siddy, small and silent, witnessed it all. The violence wasn't always directed at her mother. Sometimes Siddy found herself caught in the crossfire. A shove, a slap, a cruel word hissed in her ear. Each blow chipped away at her spirit, leaving behind a hollow ache that resonated deep within her soul. Siddy dreamed of escape, of a world bathed in sunlight and laughter. But even in her dreams, the shadows lingered, a constant reminder of the nightmare she couldn't outrun. The air hung heavy with the smell of rain and something sickly sweet. It was the night the screaming stopped. Siddy lay in bed, her small body trembling beneath the thin sheets. The familiar sounds of her parents' nightly ritual, the shouting, the crashing, her mother's pleas, had abruptly ceased. Silence. It was more unnerving than any sound. Curiosity, a dangerous seed planted by years of fear, bloomed in her chest. Siddy crept from her room, her bare feet soundless on the cold linoleum floor. The door to her parents' room stood slightly ajar, a sliver of light spilling into the hallway. Peeking through the cracks, Siddy saw her father sprawled on the floor, his eyes vacant, a pool of crimson blossoming beneath his head. Her mother stood beside him, her hand still clutching a heavy cast-iron skillet. Her face, usually etched with fear, was strangely calm. The silence stretched, broken only by the frantic pounding of Siddy's heart. There were no tears, no screams, only a chilling sense of detachment. In that moment, a dangerous thought took root inside his mind, a seed of something dark and powerful. She wasn't afraid. She felt relieved. The police called it a tragic accident, a drunken fall, they said. Her father had stumbled, hit his head on the nightstand. Siddy, they believed, had slept soundly through it all, oblivious to the tragedy unfolding just feet from her room. Siddy played her part perfectly, the grieving daughter, small and fragile, her eyes wide with manufactured innocence. She told the police what they expected to hear, her voice a convincing whisper of shock and sorrow. No one suspected the truth. No one saw the flicker of satisfaction deep within Siddy's eyes. The seed of darkness had taken root, nourished by a twisted sense of justice. The line between victim and avenger had blurred, leaving behind a chilling question. If the monsters could vanish, couldn't they also be vanquished? The world mourned the loss of a troubled man and his devoted wife. Siddy mourned the death of her fear, and in the shadows a vigilante was born.